If I'm upside down, I'm sorry, people. Where is this side? Trying to figure out how to flip it. Technical difficulties. It's backwards. If I rotate it, moves. Oh, it's the right way. Not the way I wanted it, but that works. What's going on, everybody? I know we're back here. We're doing a live. I know I haven't done one in a few weeks, and I know it's kind of grainy. Is that metal? Sorry, I'm sorry for the video quality. It's just gonna have to do for today. But what's going on, everybody? I see we got one posting on here, so I'm just gonna let y'all get started. Let a few people get on. Like this Slim Jim of awesomeness. This is grainy. I don't know if it's because I don't have good light or what. I don't need windshield wipers off. They're annoying. Hey, two people on here. What's going on? I'm trying to open a Slim Jim. I can't figure out if that light's helping or holding everything. I think I've been doing this YouTube for a while. You think I'd figure out lighting. Nope. There's a little heat going. Yes, I'm a baby. I'm doing this on an iPad, so see how that goes. I don't think the video quality is the best, but that's what I want to do. Okay. But what's going on, everybody? What y'all been up to this week? I know it's been a few weeks since I've done a live, and I'm back for now. There hasn't been another live in the truck, so I can't watch on myself. Got a new computer, finally back. Go back on YouTube. Nice, Andy. What you been up to, Andy? How you been? I understand the computer trouble. I get it. More than you would think. I should make a video about that, about doing science. That's a great idea. No, but I just came up with it. I just thought about it. Oh, look at old. That's right. Okay, cool. What you been up to, Randy? I'm having glitches there. Yes. Between updating your phone, your computer, your iPad, all that is just a pain in the butt. I'm terrible about passwords. My wife has all my passwords. For years I had like 2 different passwords, but now they always want something different. You keep rewards and stuff, so it's been a challenge. It's audio and all that good. Can y'all hear the air in the background? Or the heat, whatever you want to call it. And just normally just waiting for Christmas to be over. Old computer just won't accept my password. I understand that. Working primary job, doing mechanic work for friends. Sounds cool. Sounds like a blast. Yeah, just waiting for Christmas to be over. I understand that. Now y'all working all week, or y'all get Friday off or something? Yeah, a little bit to catch y'all up on, but not a whole lot. I'll wait for a few more people to get on before I tell y'all what I've been up to, but all in all, things been good. I know I'm talking a mouthful. I'm sorry. Nice. I got you. Cool. Open up some friends. Do some. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I understand that. Unfortunately, only day I get off is Christmas, and that's just because I'm not taking an emergency call. I'm gonna try staying home. But you know why? But yeah, just been trying to get stuff done. I'm real busy the past 2 weeks. Yeah, I understand. Then family iMetric, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually down I'm down at my mother-in-law's house. So, been great. We've been down there all weekend, been great. Head back sometime tomorrow. But, yeah, just to the whole Christmas down here, and then we're gonna go up to back home, and we'll do Christmas at my parents' house, and then we're gonna do Christmas at my house, and then Christmas at with my father-in-law, which he might just come over Christmas morning. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's been fun. Put a dishwasher in today, so that was fun. Down at my mother-in-law's, their dishwasher went out, and they're gonna charge them $200 to Lowe's. Are gonna charge them $200 to deliver it and install it. So I just went through and did it myself, and hey, it kept me busy, because I can't just go like a whole weekend without doing nothing. I had to have something to do. I don't know if any of y'all are like that. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I just had to get anyone back to the store, because I found out I needed some different fit-ins and stuff, but nothing too exciting. What else? About out and drank. I'm trying to think of what else. I bought me a Buggo track torch. I think they call it a Go 43 is what it is. This is what happens. I get on eBay, and I've been trying to see. Sure, always far away from welding, just like maybe a month ago, putting in flows commode in the exactly. It's always something. Well, I grew up in construction, and it was funny when I was younger. My dad would bring me with him, especially when he had to hook up faucets and stuff, because I could literally sit underneath sit in the kitchen cabinet where the sink's going, and I could just tighten everything up and all that, and he may have to get back under there and just snug everything down, but other than that, I could do it all, and it was funny. He used to just put me up under there and let me do my thing, because, I mean, I grew up around it, so it wasn't no big deal for me. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah. What else have we been up to? I have enlisted the help of my father-in-law, so that's great. He's somewhat retired. He retired from his day job 2 years ago. And then he's thinking about getting into trucking or something. I have a couple ideas that he wants to do, which is great. I'm all for him doing it, but he's been spending time with his granddaughter, which is my daughter, and just been enjoying that. So it's been nice having him be around, but he's kind of itching to get back to work, which I understand. I mean, he's gonna be what is it called? My daughter got him wrapped around her finger, but it's great. Now you have to spoil a whole lot in it and then bring it home to mom and dad, so it's great. But yeah, I've enlisted his help a little bit. Just mainly I'm gonna try getting him to do some of my running around for me. Whether it's go and get material, drop stuff off to Powder Cove, all that kind of stuff is what I'm thinking. I had him drop off some stuff the other day to a powder coater. So yeah, so if he wants to, and I don't mind paying him, because it's one of those things, it's better off for me to pay him to do it than me to actually find time to do it. So that's that. What else? Oh, I don't think I ever ended up saying, so yeah, well, eBay the other day. I know, very dangerous. I have a job that would come in handy for, but I don't think it's gonna come in time. And I gotta get a long barrel torch as well. It's a, what is it? I bought a, I don't know if y'all have heard of the Buggo system. They'll mechanize like track torch kind of deal, but they have some that have magnets in them, to where you can magnet to the side of a plate and then go vertically with it. So I have a job coming up. I think I gotta verify with them on the date. It's a old bank vault. I did some work for them a little bit. It's a 1-inch thick bank vault that I went ahead and cut two square holes so they can put some plumbing in it. It's an old bank that they're turning into a what are they turning it into? They're turning it into a dentist office. That's what it is. So we need to be able to run some plumbing and stuff in a room, so we had to cut 2 holes in the walls, 1 hole in the ceiling and 1 hole in the wall. What they want me to do is take out 1 whole side. I'm going to put a beam on top, not underneath like what you would think. I'm putting it actually on top of it to keep that plate from bowing, to put all the weight on the outside walls. It's 1-inch plates. That shouldn't be an issue. He's supposed to talk to an engineer that he knows just to verify that's not going to be an issue. But yeah, so that's going to be that. What else? Oh yeah, but basically what I bought is what they call a Buggo Go4 3. It's an older version than the 5 now. But what are 4? Whatever. But I was on eBay, and the stupid make an offer is my weakness, because I made them an offer and they took it. So I think I paid $150 for it. Then I think $110 in shipping or something. So like $275, I think it would end up being. This one is actually the welded style, so I can mechanize welding as well. We'll see if that works. The only thing I gotta find is a track, and I gotta find a long bale torch. If any of y'all know of any, let me know, or know of anywhere to get a long bale torch. I need to call my wood supply tomorrow and see if they can kind of get me a price on one. Probably a Victor, just because more universal and I can get different tips and all that for it. But sorry. Randy, why were you banned? Oh wait, did your wife ban you from eBay? Is that what it was? Bought a cement mister, but wanted to do a few projects at home. LOL. Making a sidewalk. Putting in walking like nice. That sounds fun. Excuse me. No, it wasn't your wife. I understand that. Yeah, I'm a sucker for eBay. Home making offer is what I always get me. So I'll throw a number at it and then hope for the best, and sometimes they actually take it, and then I'm like, oh, well, I guess I bought that. Same reason I can't really go to auctions, because I'm like, well, that's a good price, I should bid on it, and I end up with it. Wait, I haven't done that lately. But what else was I gonna tell you guys? I don't know. Keep seeing plate lights behind me. Oh, people across the street. But what else? So yeah, that should be fun. I'm gonna definitely get some video of the bank vault. I'm probably gonna end up having to do all of it by hand, which is gonna suck, because they want it done. They gotta verify, see if they want it done this week. Hopefully we can push it off to next week. See if I can get, the only thing I'm missing is I need to get a long barrel torch, which I can probably get one of those in a day or two. The Water Supply may have it, so that I can get. That's the easy part. Hard part is the what are they called? Oh, the track. So it doesn't come with a track. So I'm thinking about getting a 4-foot section for now. That way I can cut a piece of plate and all that. Maybe an 8-foot later on, or another 4-foot where I can do an 8-foot. So we'll see. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna make some video of that. That is definitely what I'm gonna make a video of, just because for one, it's a big job, so I don't feel so bad, and for two, it's gonna be a cool little job to do. It's about an hour away, so that's one thing. So I got a big handrail job to do. I'm gonna be starting not next week, but the following week, the week after Christmas. I'm gonna pick that up from the powder coater this week. I gotta find some way to wrap up all that so it doesn't get scratched up. So I'm probably gonna make a crate or something one day this week to put everything in. And once it's in a crate, if I put it all in the crate, then it'll at least protect it, and put some foam or something. Haven't quite figured out my plan yet on that, but I'm working on it. What else? What else? No text message is important. But yeah, what else have I been up to? Oh, cracked a piece of concrete, installing some handrails. That was fun. Had some rails that came down and swooped at the end, which they came out pretty good. The swoops at the end are kind of a pain in the butt, but we got it figured out. I bid on items in 3 different states. Same day, they assumed my account was compromised and sent an email, which I assume was a locking me out of my account Cause I own Cosin. Nice, Randy. That's funny. That is. Hey, you in there with the rabbit? I don't know if any of y'all know the rabbit used cars or something. He's got it basically a used car deal on. He does like old cars, like classic car dealership now. But he had a lifetime ban. He actually did stuff that's not so much like you. That's funny. I'm gonna look at my picture to see what. 20 years ago on dial-up days. Wow. How'd they even know? That's crazy. I don't understand that. How would they even know that? I'm looking at pictures to see if I have anything I'm forgetting. Oh, signs. We have done about 10, I think we did about 10, 11 signs. What are they called? Let me see if I got a picture of them. It's I guess what they call a monogram sign. Let me see if y'all can see that. Something like that. Basically, it's like an M, that one an M, and it's a name. We did about 10 of those in a row. I am no panel. Any of the next ones are getting dropped off to the powder coat. Powder coat, they've been fun, but I'm going to drop them off at powder coat because I spent all last weekend fixing paint because I painted them all. I can't get Rust-Oleum, what I normally use. I use Cryton or whatever. It was decent paint, but the finish just didn't come out a few times. So I had to sand it down, repaint it. So from now on, I talked to my the guy I dropped himself off to powder coat. He said if I want them black, he can do them like for $10 a piece. He's taking all of them I got. Different colors gonna be more just because for one, he can't put them all in the same oven, and you gotta put one color in the oven at a time is what he said. So I get it, and it probably costs more to buy that because you don't buy as much of that color. So I'm all for it. I mean, let's see how this. Drop one off to him. I'm gonna see how that one comes out, and then go from there. I'm thinking about making one of those signs for some of my bigger customers and just giving it to them as kind of like a Merry Christmas, thank you for the walk kind of deal. So we'll see. I gotta do I got 2 more people to do. And then go from there. But yeah, hopefully they should block. But all these are unlawful. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Hey, we got 6 people on here. Anything new with any of you guys? See, Randy and Ben and Will have been the only ones really commenting. Not that that's a problem, but I know there's more than just those 2 on here. Come on now, people. What else? Hey, what else I gotta do? This week, might be doing that bank, removing that whole side of it. Gotta get up with them to see. I got doing 2 stale stringers installed tomorrow or Tuesday. Tried doing it last Thursday, but got over there and they poured some concrete and it wasn't quite dry, so wasn't able to do that. They'd rather me do it then, but no way could do it, and I was leaving Friday, and they probably weren't too happy about that, but it's what it is. I mean, I plan on going out of town for a while now. I'm not going to change my plans because of them. I already planned on doing it this week because they said 4 to 5 days. I figured because we had to tear them out, and then they had to redo some woodwork and stuff and put it back. So I plan on it's gonna take longer than what we thought, and let's say it did. But yeah, so we'll see. What else? Oh, get your bids in writing. Oh, whenever you tell it, whether it's another contract, another weld, or whatever, either text it to them, or I'm need to get now to. I'm just gonna send everybody a formal bid, if that makes sense. Just so that way I have trackable whatever I need, so I can see actually what I told them. Because I come into the thing where they'll get back to me a few weeks later. I think I know what I told them, but I may or may not have been right. So if I can at least have it documentation, that way I know what I told them. So I just gonna. Sorry. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Get these handrails done. I know the same next week. I have a construction company that I do work for. They want me to go to their site and work on a chipper, I think they call it. The chipper that they call it, I think. Grinder. I think for like stumps and stuff. Oh, I've done some work on it. They need some more hard facing done. Basically, they just need this machine once over while it's at their yard over Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's. So that's my plan. I'm gonna go do that, and then yeah. So it'll be fun. I think I'm gonna try walking between. If I can stay walking the week after Christmas, I will. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, no, it doesn't make a big difference to me. As long as I keep some money coming in, that's all that matters. Yeah. Let me see. Have any of y'all ever used any of the BUGO systems? Mechanized cutting or mechanized welding? That's what I bought. I bought one of those BUGO. I call it a track torch. It's the best idea. It's not like the normal ones that sit on the rails. It goes in a track, so you can go vertically or horizontally or flat, whatever you want. Makes sense. Okay. Texting a buddy about I need to get recommendations on what do you call it? A long barrel torch. I didn't know if I should get a long barrel, short barrel, straight torch. He have a couple, what do you call it? In those things. Pipe baffles, that's what she needed. And so he has a little bit more experience with that kind of stuff than I do. I'm gonna be making a video. I know I keep saying this. So I bought some 1-inch wood plate, that I'm gonna make into a run table. They 4x4, but I'm gonna have to square them up. I was gonna use, depending on if I can get this thing going quick, or depending on when I actually get around to doing it. A buddy of mine was gonna let me borrow a track torch that he had, but I might still borrow it just to see how everything works. But just that way I can cut everything square. Whoever cut it didn't quite bid here 2000 torch, but with rollers for guide I can torch as long as clamp based. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, it works. Yeah, and this other job that I'm gonna do, if I get this bank vault, the whole wall, what I'm probably gonna do, I may have missed it. How much for one of those long barrel torches? Oh, I haven't bought one yet. I think he was saying, my buddy was saying, knew you can get them for about a little under $500. It's kind of what I've been finding for Victor, which is probably the brand I'm gonna go with. I'm not sure about that. Probably, just because then I can put different heads on it if I need to do beveling or something of that nature. But yeah, if any of y'all know of any places to even find some used ones, I'm not against trying to find a used one. I'm not gonna be using it every day. That's my thing. It's just something that I need to. I'd like to have. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, if I do end up doing this, what do you call it, job? This bank vault job. What I'll probably do is go through and mag drill a couple holes along the top line, because I found the last time I did it, I couldn't get it started. It was just too much mass there to heat up to pierce it. I probably could have, but it would just take me a while longer. If I come in and I mag drilled one hole in one column, started from there, did like an edge start, cut pretty darn well with a clean tip. So I'll probably put me some straight edges on there, something I can just run my torch against. That way I can keep them straight. And then I'm probably gonna have to cut this. There's gonna be more cutting involved, but it's so I can actually manage the pieces, because it's 1 inch thick plate, so I gotta cut them into smaller squares so I can get them in and out of the building. But I'm probably gonna need to bring an extra bottle of oxygen at least, just to make sure I'm prepared, because that's gonna burn up a lot of fuel. It's a lot of cutting, but yeah, I haven't bought a long barrel torch yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. But the what do you call it itself? I bought the track torch. I bought. I paid, I think, $275 after everything. It's an old GoFo 3. It's made by Buggo Systems. So, and it's also what I can attach a MIG gun to it too. So if I need to do a big long seam weld, I can get it set up and go to town, which might come in handy. Now that I have it, I might actually put it to use. Any kind of long run, my MIG welding ones. It'll take a little bit to get it dialed in, but once you get it dialed in, it should be just fine. That's my theory, at least. But what else? I'm trying to block that light with my hand. I had them all off verify on that other job. I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. That's about it. I just checking something. Are y'all ready for Christmas to be over with? Ready for all that to be done with? Let's see if I got an email. The other sign? 'Tis the season. Exactly. What else was I gonna say? Other than that, just been doing my shopping done. Other than one item. Nice. Most of my shopping's done. Well, most of my shopping done because my wife did it. That's funny. Yeah. I am usually just as surprised as whoever gets a gift from me. What's up, Jason? Just alright. Better late than never. But what you been up to, Jason? Snakes. What was I gonna tell you guys? Yeah, been nothing been new. Just doing the same thing. I've had a busy couple weeks, so just want to take a break. Actually, last week I was supposed to do a live, but I ended up just working on a little utility trailer I bought. It was just one of those things. I had a busy week, and I needed a little bit of, I guess, me time. As crazy as that sounds. I bought a little. Right now it's a 5x7 right now, but it's gonna be a 5x8 when I'm done with it. Just a little. I think it was an old signboard trail or something. Whatever. I need a trailer to put a water tank on. For the out where my wife has horses, there's no water out there. So I'm gonna get one of those big totes, whatever they called, the 700, the 275 gallon totes, 12 pallet tote thing, the water. And I just need a trailer to put it on because I don't, can't really put it in a truck because then I get it off unless you have two of them. I could fill one with the other, but that's kind of, and it's probably a bit more weight than I should be putting in the back of the truck. So, just found a little trail, paid $100 for the trail, so I need to put a new, I'm gonna make it into just like a standard, just standard utility trail. I'm gonna put a wood deck on it, put some side rails, and maybe later on I'll put a gate. At the moment, I don't really see that I need to. I don't really. But a gate in the future would probably be useful, just because then I can drop it down and put a mow on it, or put whatever else I want to put on a 4-wheel, golf cart, whatever. Not that I have any of those things, but hey. Just trying to think. So everybody, anything new with you guys? I'm gonna make a video about how to make these signs, and it's gonna run through the plasma table. I promise you. Hopefully this week I can get that done, because I've been promising y'all a video of the plasma table, just haven't followed through. So I will. I promise. else do I gotta do? Yeah, what have y'all been up to? Have y'all been doing anything exciting at work, or have y'all mostly slowed down? Normally this time of year starts slowing down to the new year. I'm just trying to take all the work I can get right now, because normally this is a slow time, so. Hopefully it stays busy, because it'd be nice. You can get work on that horse trailer. Haven't really done too much of it, but moved it around, parked it here, parked it there. Need at least the floor out, and then kind of button out my idea for a for the cabinets. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Need to weigh this truck too. Just see if there's anything on the way. That's a good idea. Truck. Gotta hit the truck scale on my way home. Let's see. I have 5 of us down here. Nice. I had to ask today what day Christmas was, because I knew it was this week, I just didn't know when it was this week. And I'd be one to miss it, and then I am in trouble. What is one? I am slammed. Lots of work. Well, I'm pushing you a little, Jason, but what does that do you do at your job? Or your... I should know this, but are you a mobile welder? Yeah. Oh yeah. I should know this. I know. I'm terrible. But what kind of work y'all been doing? That's the face it. What's going on, Kyle? Good. How you been? How's everything going up there? Oh, you ever get that hay fork? Not the hay fork. The hay hay spear you were working on. You ever get that finished up? I know I never made a part 2 of my hay spear. I know. I'm aware of it. I've just been terrible. I need to get back into it. I'm hoping this new year I can get back into doing consistent video. I don't know. Rock Crusher, nice. Okay. I don't know why I should have known that, Jason, but my bad. Now, on that Rock Crusher, that's probably similar to the machine I got to work on over Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's. It's it's not a rock crusher, it's a stump grinder is what they call it. Basically put in a bunch of stumps and tree debris, basically a big chipper is basically what it is. I had to do some hard facing on that. Don't know if I used the right rods for it, but I just used some stuff I got at my local wood supply. Nothing too expensive or nothing, but that was fun because you had to heat it up and dude, I finished up doing some hard fixing on that, and then there's a bunch of like things on that thing that got hit or bent or broke, so we'll go through and just fix all that. What was I gonna say, Kyle? Not too bad, LOL. Yep, my dad paid a pro to do it, LOL. That's funny, Kyle. That is funny. Oh, so he paid you, right? Right, Kyle? What was I gonna say? Yeah. I do a lot of hard fixing, nice. Do you wear just your normal helmet when you're hard face, or do you have respirator or anything like that? Up at the water heater for I can get it going. Oh, cool! You did get that cold cut saw. Nice. Hopefully that the water heater, is it like a torpedo style or is it propane powered? Because I like the torpedo, the diesel powered, kerosene, whatever ones. My dad got one of those big ones. I forget how many BTU it is, but he bought it. He had some trouble with it finally. I kind of got it working now better, so I'll just keep it in the shop until he needs it, and then he can take it. But and also, Jason, what kind of hard facing rods do y'all use? Do you know that kind of stuff? I just used some Hobart. I forget what it was. There's nothing special on the rod, but it was just some house band or Hobart band they had at my local board supply. We can do that. Oh, let's see what I should go in and follow back. Torpedo kerosene, hello guys. It can't run. I always want diesel one just because it's cheaper and easier to find the kerosene, but we call them salamanders, is what I always told them. Yeah, I want diesel just because it's a little bit cheaper and around. I can't really find kerosene. I think there might be one place around that has kerosene, but just easier to buy diesel fuel. May have a little more of a smell. I never notice it. I need a. I thought you could cross them. I thought you could. I'm not sure. No, I would. It'd be a good idea to stew the hard face and run breed 750. Okay, yeah. It's probably a good idea. I know I'm not the best at this, but to at least get you one of those any respirator running that stuff, even if you are outside. Only reason I knew, I ran a lot of it at my old job, and they actually supplied us with. I actually have a Miller Papal, which that's the helmet with the on your belt with the little hose going up and filters the air that you breathe in. But if they have any chromium in it, you get the what's that name of that stuff? Hexavariant chromium. It's supposed to be super bad for your lungs, so even if you gotta buy it, it's probably money well spent. But I just, do you know if it's a studio? Is it like a 21 or is it 6 or something? We used to run a lot of 21 and a lot of 6. 6 was a pain in the butt to keep from cracking. 21 you could get away with a bit unless you piled it too high, but that stuff was expensive. I actually picked up some Studi 31, or not 31, 35. I went in to buy one thing, and this had an old construction company that they were closing down, so kind of paused my way through everything and found some decent rods. So some unopened Studi 31. I think it's a general purpose hard facing rod. Oh, cool! You got a 4x8 tabletop. How thick of a tabletop did you get? Wait. Also got that 4x8 top too. Oh no. Okay, yeah, no. I remember you telling me. Yeah, I need to finally build me a freaking table. I've been talking about it for years. So I got the top plate. I got a 4x4 top plate, and I'm just gotta build 4 legs. Okay, cool. Yeah, another 1/4 inch, that'll work. Just gotta build a little frame, set it on that, and put it on wheels. That way I can move around the shop. And I do need to find my own shop, but it's a work in progress. What else do I have to do? I don't know. It's actually a piece of 1 inch. I got a 1 inch, a 4x4 piece of 1 inch plate. It's an old road plate that I'm gonna be. Actually, got three of these plates. I got it from a construction company that I was. I went there to buy a Covalt because I was gonna add a Covalt to where my wife keep her horses at, just to make it. It's a little tight pulling in there. But I can pull in there with a trailer, but my wife or somebody else want to pull out. It'd be a little nail, so I wanted to add a piece of Covalt, but just haven't got around to do that. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, so they just 1 inch thick. I paid $100 a piece for them, and I got 3 of them. So I'm gonna get the best shape one and then the squarest one, and I'm probably gonna have to end up squaring up 1 or 2 sides. Might not be quite 4x4 when I'm done with them, but they'd be close enough for what I'm trying to do. But yeah, now all I gotta do is just buy some square tubing for the legs. I want to use some like 4x4. I don't know, I just want to make a nice stout tape. I probably could get away with some 3x3, but yeah, just gonna order that. Just gonna get a stick of that, and then maybe a stick of channel to do on my cross members. And then I gotta find some big castles or something some heavy duty castle, and then put probably some jacks or some bolts that I can adjust, level it out or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But what else? I like the 6 or the 12. Really? 6? I don't know. I didn't land much 6. Most of what I did was 21, and that 6 it was cracked easy, but maybe it was just how I was running it. Now, y'all running stick welding on your hard face, or you running like a MIG or flux core process? So yeah, needless to say, when I offered them $100 this thing, and they took it, so that's what we went with. Same place I got the little trail from too. So then I got an old Victor torch, and I got an old Harris torch, longer torches. So don't know if they work. Haven't tried them out yet. They probably leak, but. And do any of y'all know any of y'all know any places that either refurbish torches or I don't think rebuilding them are too big a deal, or how to like polish up a torch, a bond brass torch, whatever you want to call them. Be interested in knowing how to do that. Let's see something. Just wanted to see what my battery was at. I don't know what other projects I have of my own I need to get done. Tomorrow I gotta look at a skid steer. Just cause it's at my parents' house. It's a customer of mine. I had a little bit of a laundry list to go through. I really just gotta go through it to see what parts I need to order, so we can get those on the way, and then go from there. to the little skid steer. Y'all have probably seen it on the channel before. What else do I have? I think I post some. I'm gonna try getting rid of that old. What's left of that? My old welding truck. Down to the frame, got the tiles. I just stick things. Stick everything, like take it apart and put in. I gotcha, nice. Yeah, that's what we did a lot of stick over there. So that was mainly code reasons why we did stick, but it was all inside stick welding. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I better set a hammer. I think I told y'all that. Doing another set. Tool has. The torch is in. Gotcha, makes sense. What else? Let me see. I don't think I posted anything. Man, I am bad at posting. On Instagram, at least. Oh, another thing that, so I used to have do y'all have any, like, metal supermarkets? I know it's a nationwide franchise. So I had a place called Metal Supermarkets that used to be maybe 15 minutes away from me. And I got using them a lot more this past year or two just because steel been so high, and just trying to be more realistic on prices and stuff. But they moved out to Durham, which is about 45 minutes away from me now, so I'm not gonna be able to use them. So now I got to use just get them from Dillon like I used to, and that's not a problem. It's just customers gonna have to pay more because I got to buy a whole stick for everything. Whew. What else was I gonna say? I need to build me a little 2-axle trailer. Like a little 2-axle. I think like 5x10 is what I'm thinking. A 2-axle 5x10 welding trailer, so I can put my big air pack on it. I don't need another project, but I should take that air pack and pull the cylinder head off of the air compressor side and see what I can do, because that's not a bad idea. If I pull that off and figure out what's going on there, then I can hopefully get the air compressor working on it, because that'd be awesome. That's like a 30 CFM or something. And that'd be a nice little gouge. If I ever got a gouge, I'll just bring that thing and you go to town with it. Trust me, you can gouge quite a bit with the Bobcat. Not supposed to, but no, it is rated to do it. So I mean, if it's rated to do it, it should be able to do it. But I'm trying to think what else. out and put it in. Oh, I have to, okay. Sorry, I was a little confused on what you were saying, but that makes sense. Okay, so you can just you can put the whole torch in vinegar and it'll clean it up? I'll have to try that. I appreciate that. I thought you said vinegar, but I was just like, makes sense. What was I looking at? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm hoping to make a video on that track torch once I get it and get all the pieces together, because that's I have one local water supply that I deal with, my gas and all that, and I got another one I deal with too. Just usually if one can't get it, the other can, or vice versa. So I'm gonna try. Excuse me. I'm gonna try talking to them. Let me see. I don't think that can do it. Trying to see what the Hyperfoam cut chart is. 45. I even thought about this job, and I was trying to rent one of these machines, and even went like a 85 plasma or something. Would have been a cleaner cut, a little bit easier. But so y'all probably all heard of Rediarc before. They went out welding equipment. So for a week rental, see, it was weird. They go it off of how thick you're cutting. So I was looking at an 85 amp plasma cutter. It was like, I'd say it was 250 if I was doing half inch or less, and if I was doing 1 inch, it's 450 or something like that. Don't really understand that, because if the machine's rated for it, why does it matter what I'm cutting? But whatever. But I'm not sure if the Bobcat will power that. So I think I'll be better off using a straight torch on it. Let me see. Technically, it can do 1 inch if I edge start it. I think it will hate me. See, I'm very tempted to try that. 4 inches a minute. Damn. Probably be a 7 cuts. It's not gonna be really all that good a cut. So how's the weather with all y'all? Yes, okay, I'm talking about the weather. I know. Yeah, looking forward to this week coming up, trying to get some stuff wrapped up before Christmas. And no, not presents. Hopefully I can pick up all that stuff from Powder Cone this week. Rained most of the day, cleared up. Yeah, I've been raining here most of the day too. Just kind of taking it easy today. I went to my favorite store, Harbor Bike. Got me a new wake ladle, the Central Pneumatic Special. I think this is gonna go on my welding truck actually, because the one I have on there leaks. I should buy a better one, I know, but I'm a cheap ass when it comes to that stuff. Oh, air compressors. Do any of y'all have any recommendation for like a 60 on 80 CFM? Not CFM. A 60 on 80 gallon air compressor. Well, what are you guys running? I have a Cobalt at my parents' shop, but kind of been hodgepodge together a little bit. Well, no. The compressor went out, so we went on our favorite eBay or Amazon and got us 100% Chinese made. When it showed up, it was gold color, so it's pretty cheap Chinese. But we basically did that, and it puts a bit of oil in quite a bit of oil in the air, and it doesn't always keep up with that if I'm on that plasma table. So I'm trying to come up with I need to buy my own for my own shop anyway. So I kind of gotta figure out what size of a plasma, what brand of compressor. So if any of y'all have used any, I'd like to see what kind of air compressors y'all recommend. Thought about an Ingersoll Rand or Quincy or something like that, but I'm still kind of up in the air. What's up, Ben? How you been? No pun intended though. I missed getting up with you the last few times. Well, I haven't been doing it the past few weeks, so you might have been in luck, Ben. But yeah, good to see you on here. You want an Ingersoll Rand? I can't say that. Okay, nice. What size do you want? Is that a 60 gallon or? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to. That's gonna be one of my next purchases. Is my own shop air compressor. Yeah, me and my wife were looking for some property. I want to buy a house with a couple acres. Ideally somewhere I can put a shop on. $7.5 goes 80 gallon. Go 80 gallon. Okay. Single phase. Okay. Cast ale. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to find some property. Whether we just buy land, whether we buy a house with some land, a house with a shop, whatever. We're just keeping our options open at the moment. Gotta talk to my accountant about if that's something that's in our future next year, or if we're gonna, or if I may have to go get a formal job for a little while, just so we can be approved for a mortgage. So we'll see. We'll see what how the chips fall on that. But yeah, pieced together all my life. I understand that completely. One was a Ingersoll Rand 4-cylinder pump. Got rid of it in bad times. I have a good all start all with an air compressor starter. A small tank, 5 horse. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of an 80 gallon. The one that's in the shop now is a 60 gallon. I think it would keep up just fine, but that pump I don't think is really made for doing what I'm doing. And That plasma taper takes 5.5, 6 CFM. The plasma cutter does. So I like to have a little spare just to be on the safe side. I also thought about trying to find me like a have to use, just these cost more than I want to spend. I think most things. But Solvit's truck uses for jumping off 18-wheel and changing tires. Okay, I'll have to look into them. What was I thinking of? Lost my train of thought. What's the name of those things? I am lost now. Okay. Cutmaster. Who makes Cutmaster? Is that a Hobart? Yeah. Oh, Silver truck has a Quincy. Okay. Yeah, I've heard Quincy, Ignis Ram, just there's another thing. Any of those I don't think I can really go wrong with. But a rotary screw air compressor was what I was thinking. I'll tell you what, I got that Harbor Freight 30-gallon in the back of my truck. Does everything I need to do. Probably Ignis Ram would be a little bit better one or something, but for what I paid for that thing, can't really blame it too bad. It does gouge. It keeps up and gouging. Oh, what kind of gouging torch do y'all run? I'm kind of looking to upgrade mine. I'm thinking about getting a Profax 3000. I think the head's kind of narrower than what the one I have. I think I have a 4000 series torch. Make sure you get an after. I even for the AL separator kind of deal. Yeah, I need to filter the AL, but the AL at the shop better, just so then I can hopefully it doesn't eat up as much consumables. You want an AR? Yeah, I'm running a knockoff AR. I used an AR before. Icy Weld has one that it's a 300K, I think, or something, 3000K, but it just looks like his doesn't look as fat as like an AR style, and I think it'd be more useful getting into places. I just need an old one, but I just, as y'all know, I'm a cheap ass. So I need older stuff, but the reason I don't order stuff, I don't want to spend money on it. So instead, I just buy a track torch that I don't really have a huge market for. Yeah, so we'll see. What else? So for any of y'all that have your own business or that working for somebody, what is y'all hourly mobile welding hourly rates? I I gotta raise mine. It's just with everything going up, I gotta raise it somewhat. I'm charging. It's how it is. It's 105. Oh, it's 115 for the first hour, and it's 85 any hour after that. But I think the 105, the 115 is supposed to help cover most of my travel, kind of a minimum kind of deal. I think I'm gonna have to get close. It might be $95 to $100 an hour. Just everything going up, and it's just killing my bottom end, my bottom line. So that's all. I'm just trying to figure out if y'all know what either your hourly rate is or what your company's hourly rate is. It'd be interesting to know. Oh. As I'm into start, and I think, wow, 150 to 120. That's pretty good. All right, I was talking to a buddy of mine, Daniel, Dobito the Worldle. Yes, he's still around. He haven't died or nothing. I been talking to him, and yeah, he says he got bumped come New Year, he's bumping his hourly rate up, and I need to. I'm not helping nobody out by keeping it low. I'm just gonna send out an email to all my customers just saying, hey, due to the cost of everything going up, got to increase our hourly rate. Midol bet. Plus mileage. What do you want, what do you charge per mileage, if you don't mind me asking? I'm trying to kind of get an idea of what, because I am bad about charging for drive time. I do charge for drive time, but I charge it as if I'm walking out there, and that's not really good because I'm not really covering my fuel. And that's a problem, especially with my truck getting as amazing of fuel miles as it gets. Gets like 10 miles a gallon going downhill, and it's diesel, so it's cost even more. So just kind of trying to see what everybody else is doing. That's all. I said in the beginning of this, they don't have the 3 portable jumping train. Then they have 3 portable and 2 from jumping trains to. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't do all that stuff. So that's, and there's value in that people gotta see. I know I'm not that valuable. I mean, I can weld pipe if you need me a weld pipe, but you don't. If you want productivity and speed, don't get me out there. I'm not. I can probably find you somebody that can weld that pipe nice, but I can't. What else? Okay, and you charge $3 a mile. Is that both ways? Is that 3 miles there, $3 a mile there, $3 a mile back, or how does that work? I hate to see it. Jason, what does your top kit get fuel mileage wise? Hate to see what that gets. I use a $5 million company with a huge welding shop. It's like a $5 million. Damn. Then I'm back. About 4. Alright, so you're doing worse than I am. Mileage wise. Okay, that makes sense. I need to just get better at charging it and everything. What else did I want to do? I finally got me a set of quick connect jumper cables for my welding truck. Not that I need them for the welding truck, but just so if I need to jump something, I get that plug at the end that I plug in, and got a set of jumper cables. I'm thinking about, excuse me, putting me another one of those plugs in the back, but I'm going to use the wire I got going to the crane. I'm going to put a junction in there and then run that down to the back bumper. That way if I'm able to get something behind me or I'm having a dump trailer or something, I just hook it on that way. That's a plan. Is it a good one? I don't know. It's not a charity. That's what you meant. Every old beautiful Fiesta. 38 miles to 42 miles now. And a note in my Roush truck. 15. Okay, Randy. Now you're just showing off, Randy. Most of us are lucky to get double digit on our fuel mileage, Randy. Come on now. Well, he's a smart one, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm in my F-250 right now, and see the MPG is 10.6 miles to the gallon. It's a gas truck, but still, it's not great. Took this, just have a little more room. Also, deal with the guy, like, getting started. Surprised me when he and the other guys. Yeah, if that's right. Not bad. Your wife Prius get 52 miles a gallon. Dang, Randy, that's pretty good. Gotta say. A buddy of mine, he had a Volkswagen diesel manual. So, and he was getting like 50 miles a gallon. He used it for all of his run around, run errands or run into do estimates or whatever. It's a fun little car to drive. It was a manual. It's an orange bug, so it was neat. I would like going back into a manual car every once in a while. It's just fun to shift, if that makes sense. Wouldn't really want a manual for my daily, but I'll tell you one kind of truck I do want that might be next or a couple down the road. Service truck wise, it's not really sensible, but just look cool. It's like an old Peterbilt. An old Peterbilt, tall stacks, tall bumper in the front. Service truck. I don't know, they just make me look, they're just awesome. The Chevy Aveo, 35 miles, my Harley, and it's Dodge Minivan. Yeah, my brother had a Chevy Aveo, and that got pretty good mileage. And all right, Andy. Now you're just showing off, like I said. Shift every day, LO. You won't love it. You won't love it. Yeah. My my first truck I ever had was a manual transmission. It was a 01? No, it was a 02 Ford F-150 with the 4.6, the 4.2 V6 engine in it. Piece of garbage, but it was my truck and it was great. I bought it with a blown motor, got a used motor, dropped a used motor in it, and it ran just great. Yeah, it's a good truck. I have a front axle sitting in my shop. So yes, I did physically get a front axle. It's sitting in my shop. I got the hubs off of it and all that. Now I just got to get the axle shafts out so I can replace the ball joints, axle shaft seals, put it all back together, put new rotors on it, and slide it under my 450. Just haven't really had time or the money to spend on it. Kind of one of those things. I need to just order the ball joints, get those done, order the axle seals, and then I can move on to the tie rods and all that once it all back together. Kyle, are you still on here? I think I was asking you about sending a picture of your front axle on your Super Duty. I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm missing a piece to be able to install it on my truck. Isuzu NPR trucks have excellent towing radius, good fuel mileage, and very comfortable rides. Huh. That's a good thing. Oh, on those put me up. On those Isuzus, don't drill through the wire harness on the frame. Why the wire harness on the frame? Don't ask me. For the computer. Ask me how I know. It's expensive. $1,600 later. Yes, I am gonna love four-wheel drive on it. That's why I knew I needed it, because oh no worries, Kyle. I just thought about it, and like I said, I ain't been really. The truck on the front end is on jack stands up in my at the shop, so I just gotta tear it apart. I started tearing it apart one evening, and then that's about as far as I got. So, but yeah, so yeah, those Isuzus aren't really bad little trucks. Hard-bite hose saws, or what do you use? Normally I use most time with hose saws I just buy like a yeah, I know what you mean. Hose saws I normally just use what brand of them? The was it a Lexan or something? Whatever you can get that Lowe's. That's normally what I buy for hose saws. I don't know what I'm doing too. That makes a difference. The bimetal hose saws. That most of the time now I just use annual cutters. But if something bigger, I'll use like the bimetal hose saws or whatever you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. Don't know what anybody else uses by chance. Yeah, and I said I need to just I need to buy the ball joints and all the axle seals, get all that together, then I can get everything put back together and just then all I gotta do is get tie rod ends and rotors, and then get some new U-bolts. Take that one out, slide this one in. I need to do it sooner than later because I really need to get new tires for the front of that truck. But I don't want to do all the work and buying tires and then having to get it realigned and then aligned again. So yeah, that's what I need to do. Question: what kind of videos would y'all want to watch that I can make? Would you want more of like a vlog type video that I'm just showing you what I'm doing that day, or more of a project type video, or tips and trick kind of video? I mean, what would y'all want to watch? I'm trying to come up with more content. I've just been busy that way I haven't really made any videos, and I want to get back into it because I enjoy making them. I enjoy posting them and letting y'all see a little bit of what's going on. I need to work on that host trailer I've been telling y'all about. If I can catch the right place, I might take this in and get this truck weighed this week on the way home to the mall. There might be a place on the way, so yeah. Oh, that sounds like my projects. Snips of projects, especially something odd. Okay. Yeah, that cutting the side of that safe off, the old bank vault. I'm definitely gonna get a video of that. That's gonna be fun. Even if I mess it up, it's still gonna be fun to watch. Oh, question. What I'm looking for a suggestion for like a chain fall because I gotta put some strangles up tomorrow or one Tuesday. I got me just I call my I think it's a level action chain come along is what they call them. But I was looking into some of those like electric chain fall kind of deals. Let me see. Let me see. Basically, it's one of those. Maybe Warren made it. Polo, I think is what they call them. Yeah, got mine used to. It works great. It's just I'm trying to see if there's something a little bit. Like, I know Warren made one that's electric. Somebody else made one before that. I'm looking them up right now. So it's $234 for one. And how much kind of capacity? 1,000 pounds. That's not bad. They're designed for lifting or just pulling. I don't really know. Handheld electric winch. Let's try that. Columbia. Cause like these stringles, I would like to be able to hook that up and then just have it lift them in place. I got 110 power, so it's not a problem. I'm trying to find one on Amazon right now. I have no idea what these things cost. That's why I'm looking around. Oh no. Oh, good. Let's see what's this. Remote Chinese power. What was I gonna say? Alright, I might try. Yeah, like one of those electric hoist. Well, let me pull a picture. I need something like a come along in the field that I can like hoist up, like strangles, like straight, more of a straight lift kind of deal. I think it's one that. Let me pull a picture and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Slow. Give it a minute. Oh, that's bright. Why is that so dang bright? Focus. One of these things. This is a one. It's got 1,000 pound of pulling capacity. I don't know if it's rated for overhead use. Oh yeah. Let's see what the details are. Cause I've used them for. I've used like a. Yeah, I've used like come-alongs, and I've used like a level action come-along chain hoist thing. I know they do make the extra chain fall that would work too. Trying to find something a little bit easier. Yeah, I've seen them too. I just haven't really. I haven't really seen people use them on that, so that's what I'm really more curious of. This one's. Where's this? It's been battery operated? That'd be pretty cool, actually. We'll see. I mean, what I'm using works fine. It's just if I could put something else in there, I would. I'll look into them, see what I can find. Like I said, didn't know if any of y'all ever used one. Ooh, I can got it. Doing the no, I'm at 10 o'clock, so I think I'll probably just wrap this one up around 10, just because I've been on here for 2 hours now. So yeah, just trying to get caught up on everything. As I said, tomorrow I gotta put some stales in, or Monday, or Tuesday. I think Wednesday I'm supposed to do that bank vault, or Thursday I'm supposed to do that bank vault. And I also gotta get two fences done. So I'll probably do those Wednesday, and then yeah. Before I know it'll be Friday again, and it'll be Christmas, and go from there. Yeah, I'm tired. That was my little brother. He bought a I want to say it's an '89 Mac. I think it's like a 7. Like the size of a Freightliner F770 or something. A little single wheel, dual wheel, single axle flatbed truck, and he bought a flat equipment trailer, 12-ton equipment trailer to go with it. Bought it in a package deal. They have a Randolph motor, something like that, some French motor in it. It's the only odd part about it, but he bought that to tow his. He has a 65-foot. He has what, 65-foot lift, a boom lift that he bought a few years back. Last year. Problem is it weighs 24,000 pounds, so pickup probably could tow if you have the right trailer, but he just, for the price he paid for it, it's cheaper than buying a pickup and cheaper than figuring that out. He does need to get a CDL, at least that's how I understand it. CDL to drive that. So he's working on figuring out that paperwork. Oh, excuse me. My grandfather actually drove it home. He still actually has a CDL, which I didn't think he kept up with it, but apparently he did. So yeah, that's his plan. My plan is to go up there sometime in January. It'd be fun just to get away for a couple of days, see my family up there and everything. And he'll probably put me to work just knowing him. That's okay. But yeah, I need to see about checking flights and all that. See what kind of price we can get on a. It's easier to fly up there as long as the tickets aren't too crazy expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna see kind of just what's going on. Go from there. I'll probably go up there for like 2 days, 3 days, maybe something like that, maybe 2 nights. And crash at my brother's house. House he's staying in up there. Or my grandparents. I can always stay at there. Probably get ourselves into a little bit of trouble, but that's just part of it. Oh, last thing, y'all ever used those Harbor Freight and photo generators? Anybody know anything about those? Possibly looking at getting one of those 3,500 watt ones for the horse trail. Just looking into it, seeing it'd be nice to have like a smaller generator around. That way, if I just need to run 110, I don't have to bring the whole weld or anything. Yeah, I didn't know if any of y'all have any experience with those things. Keep my eye out for. I see them here and there on Facebook Marketplace. Or buy a new one. I would like to find a little Honda, but I just don't really want to spend Honda money on one. Okay. Tractor supply general? Yeah. That's my other thing, is just finding some. The only thing was those inverter generators are a little quieter. They're supposed to be like a Honda quiet one. But I don't need that. It'd just be a nice feature to have. That's why I'm kind of keeping an eye out for one. I'd like to buy a little Honda 3000 watt, but see what I can find a little Honda for one. Where did I put it all? That's what I've heard. They seem to be pretty decent motors. I had to put it on my air compressor, and it seemed to be pretty good for what it cost. Basically, I just want to be able to power like an AC unit, maybe a little fridge too. I think it's gonna be small enough to it's not gonna be. I feel like that little AC is gonna be more than enough for it. Just a little window AC is all I'm gonna get. Yeah, do that. Put up a little. Like, quiet one would be nice if we ever go somewhere that doesn't have power. Be nice just to have it and not have quite the noise of a standard generator. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those Predators 3500 inverter generators. But I haven't necessarily made up my mind yet. Every once in a while I can find them on Facebook Marketplace. I should just buy it new, but if any of y'all don't know, I'm a cheap ass. So. Yeah, I looked at them today. They're about $800 new, so it's not too bad. But I'd still rather spend like $400 on one. But I think I'm gonna wrap this one up for today. So any last comments on anything, let me know. But probably gonna head in and be safe. Can't wait for the new videos. God bless. Merry Christmas. You too, Kyle. Have a good Christmas. Y'all be safe. Don't do nothing too crazy. Someone just, of course, Randy. That's funny. That is funny. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out. I mean, it's nothing I need, so it's kind of, I can keep my eye out a little bit better. Yeah, think that should be able to run an AC unit and a fridge or whatever else I need. So, yeah. But alrighty, everybody. Y'all don't work too hard. Hope this week goes great for y'all. Hope Martinville location. I'll look that up. I may have to do that. How far away is Martinville from me? Got it. Thank you, Andy. I'll have to take a look at it. Alright, well, I'll call and find out and see. Probably call him tomorrow. How far away is that? Well, it's in VA. I'll have to take a look at it, but alright, everybody. Y'all take care. Have a good week. Merry Christmas to everybody if I don't talk to y'all before then. Hope everybody's doing well, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Stay tuned.